This video will look at standard costs and how we use them in business. We're going to look at the three manufacturing costs and how we determine the standard cost for each one. So for direct materials, you're going to have the standard price per unit of materials times the standard quantity of materials per unit of product. That will give you the standard direct material cost. Direct labor would be the standard rate per hour times the standard time per unit of product, and that would give you the standard direct labor. Factory overhead, you're going to have some kind of a predetermined rate, so that would be your standard rate, and based on whatever that's based on would be your standard quantity to get your standard factory overhead cost. Adding the three of those together will give you the total standard cost per unit. Once you arrive at this standard cost, we're going to use it as the budget cost when we make comparisons. Let's look at a sample problem. We have a furniture manufacturer that's making chairs. Each chair requires 6 board foot of oak, and oak costs $22 per board foot. Each chair takes 2 hours to complete, and our direct laborers are paid $20 per hour. Factory overhead is applied at a rate of $4 per direct labor hour. To determine the standard cost, direct materials, we're going to take the $22 per board foot times the 8 board feet, and it would be $132 standard direct material cost per table. Direct labor, $20 per hour. It takes 2 hours. 20 times 2 is $40 standard direct labor cost. And factory overhead, we're charging our factory overhead a rate of $4 per direct labor hour. And again, our direct labor hours were 2, so that would give you $8 for factory overhead cost, standard cost again. So if we want the total standard cost per chair, we're going to add the three costs together, $132 for direct materials, plus $40 for direct labor, plus $8 for factory overhead. And that gives you a total of $180 would be your standard cost per chair. And you would use this standard cost as your budget cost when you're making comparisons to see how well you've done within your actual manufacturing operation.